मैं यह बताना चाहती हूँ कि फैमिलीज के लिए क्या क्या चैलेंजेस हो सकते हैं। कल मैंने जैसा बताया था कि फैमिली डिस्प्यूट्स होते हैं, मैं अगेन रिपीट नहीं करना चाह रही कि कितनी तरह के डिस्प्यूट्स होते हैं। ये इसी तरह से मैं फैमिली के बारे में फ्रेश चैलेंजेस बताना चाहती हूँ। द न्यू एरा हैव ब्रॉट फ्रेश चैलेंजेस and critical responsibilities. A question always arose and still arises, how can we engage Jainism with modern issues regarding family and social welfare? The answer to this, in my view, lies in transposing the religious and scholarly learning of Jainism to arrive at the narrative, as well as we shall explore in the following parts. Man has forgotten to live in the family. Man has forgotten to live in the family, to maintain harmony in his family, and has lost control on management techniques. Not only this, but spirituality has gone away from the family, and in its place, disputes, disturbances, merciless intolerances, degradation, vice of dowry, dissatisfaction, selfishness, greed, possessiveness, himsa, hate, ignorance, and lack of flexibility in his thought process have taken place. In modern era, there is no denying the fact that our philosophical approach and viewpoints are divergent, but among these diversities, there is a common thread of unity which binds us, that it is nothing except humanity. Today's disturbed family relations have broken families are increasing in number of these days. Let's recount a few illustrations seen very frequently in our society. Few years back, it has been seen that joint families were broken down in India, and now the condition is that there are very few joint families. This has created insecurity over future of our old parents. The most important thing I want to say from here, मैं जो है सीनियर सिटीजन ट्रिब्यूनल की मेंबर जज भी हूँ, दिल्ली में मैं काम कर रही हूँ, और वहाँ पर इस तरह की प्रॉब्लम्स आती हैं। जब फैमिली डिस्प्यूट होता है तो पेरेंट्स को घर से निकाल दिया जाता है, उनकी सारी प्रॉपर्टी छीन ली जाती है, उनको मेंटेन नहीं किया जाता, उनको खाना कपड़े के लिए व्यवस्था नहीं होती है, और दूसरी तरफ उनके बच्चे, बहू और बेटा तो अपना होता है लेकिन वो भी बहू के साथ होता है और वो बिल्कुल इग्नोर कर देता है पेरेंट्स को। ऐसी स्थिति में जब सीनियर सिटीजन्स के केसेस हमारे कोर्ट में आते हैं तो हमें जजमेंट देना होता है। उस समय हम एज ए जज काम करते हैं और हमें उनको पनिशमेंट के अलावा, पनिशमेंट तो अदर थिंग है, उसके अलावा हम उनको रीयूनाइट करते हैं, दोनों को कंसोल करते हैं, दोनों का मेंटेनेंस कराते हैं, रहने की खाने की व्यवस्था कराते हैं उन्हीं बच्चों से, उनके बहू बेटों से, और उसके बाद उनको अगर वो नहीं मानते तो उनको पनिशमेंट भी देते हैं, पर जेल में भी भेजते हैं और उनको मेंटेनेंस भी दिलवाते हैं। तो ये हमारे समाज की व्यवस्था हो गई है, जो कि हम अपने जेल सिद्धांतों के द्वारा ही हम इसको काफ़ी हद तक इसको इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं। यूनिवर्सल मैसेज ऑफ जैनिज्म, 2 दिन से हमारे यहाँ चर्चा हो रही है अहिंसा, परिग्रह और अनेकांत में। दोबारा इन सब बातों में नहीं जाना चाहती, लेकिन इतना जरूर कहना चाहती हूँ कि अपने प्रोफेशन में, अपनी लाइफ में, अपने समाज के लिए, अपने देश के लिए इन तीनों बातों को यूज करना बहुत आवश्यक है, अहिंसा, अपरिग्रह और अनेकांत। अनेकांत में 5 बातें बहुत आवश्यक हैं: पॉजिटिव थिंकिंग, सेल्फ डिसिप्लिन, टॉलरेंस, लिव एंड लेट लिव थ्योरी जो प्रोपाउंडेड बाय महावीरा, ब्यूटीफुल गाइडेंस। The modern example of Mahatma Gandhi I want to share with you. When Gandhi was offered a shirt by an English child during the visit to England for a round table conference, he said, "Give me millions of shirts to mitigate the suggesting and poverty of all brethren." This small illustration tells us the way one can develop social consciousness which could put the way to perfection. No. Modern harbinger of Jainism, Acharya Tulsi ji, a modern harbinger, saw Jainism as the vehicle to selfless work in the service of mankind and help others to find the path to their own self-enlightenment. He had visualized how life should be lived and used his energy for the betterment of human mankind. So he started Anubrata movement with the aim of re-establishing a strong system of values in order to bring about a moral awakening to humanity, to build character, to strengthen willpower, to bridge a gap between knowledge and conduct, and purify the entire social fabric. Yes. Jain way of life, the only solution. These are the points by which we can solve the problems of the society and the nation also. Practice three jewels: right faith, right knowledge, and right conduct. Parents to impact value education to children by example of practice, not just by saying give him sermons. Teachers should give value education. Schools can have support to solve these problems. Government educationists should make value education. Religious drama should be played. Social workers should arrange value education. Positive attitude, etc. Now, next. Sacred company and cool shade. I am saying for our gurus. So, in the so-called modern advanced scientific age, every human being is miserably engrossed in his mental, physical, professional, family and social problems. He indulges in various immoral acts, tedious and horrible activities, knowingly and unknowingly, day and night, to solve these problems, some of which are as is self-created. If even for a moment he visualizes his own image in the mirror of soul, he feels highly ashamed of his misdeeds. When our own beloved spouses and children betray him and things to go out in the hands, he becomes to find remedy to his ills at the feet of the holy saints, and feels comforted in their sacred company as it under the cool shade of a tree and scorching heat of the midday in the sun. The nectar of coolness rains from the sermons of the saints and the teachings of the holy scriptures, only by the vision of the omniscient Lord Jinendra. Now, last but not least, I conclude my this paper by the quotations of late Dr. Kalam, जो आपने कहा last two lines of पढ़ूंगी मैं. If the but for the next year, I will all the coming years, I would ask people to concentrate on the family, unity of the family. If the family is united, the establishment of beautiful society and beautiful nation and beautiful world is possible. Thank you and give me for a short time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your quick presentation. Now I invite Dr. Anupam Jain ji to present his talk. Sir, please conclude within 10 minutes.